Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the brand new Georgia Lottery $2 10 times the cash video. This is part of the February 2024 series of tickets coming out in Georgia. And yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just address this statement here on the front of the ticket first. Featuring a higher payout. And actually, all of the tickets in this series have this phrase on the front, or this sentence. And yeah, I'm interested to see exactly what it means and if it's true or false. But we'll go ahead and find out on this ticket. So this is a number match game. There are 3 multipliers you can find on it: 2x, 5x, and 10x. Also, don't forget to scratch the back because you've got some play back there. There are 2 symbols back there. If you find a money bag, it's an instant win. And if you find the 5x, of course, you 5 times your prize. Also notice this little triangle here that says limited time offer. I am not sure what that means. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why that's on there. I couldn't find anything like necessarily special. Like there's no second chance drawing or anything like that. So I have no idea why they put this little limited time offer thing on here. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Georgia Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.03, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $2 up to $50,000. So, looking at the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. The odds are kind of long to hit this top prize, 1 in 1.6 million. But other than that, nothing too crazy. So we'll mention taxes. In Georgia, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 29.75% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game, and so that is going to affect how I view this $50,000 top prize. So instead of $50,000, I'm going to view this as $35,125. So with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 72 and 73%. So yeah, I mean, this payout definitely doesn't knock my socks off. It doesn't seem like super special to me. So, this phrase featuring a higher payout, if it is higher than a normal $2 ticket, which we will see here in a minute, it's not that much higher. I mean, I think the Georgia Lottery may be exaggerating what they've done with the payout on this game. The other thing that we do need to mention on this payout is that, the 72% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see the 72% payout on this game. Now, I did forget to mention 72% does exceed the minimum 70% that we do look for, but not many people are going to be getting 72% payout on their play. And so what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $40 prize level. So if you are playing this game, when you do win, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $2 and $40. And there at the $40 prize level, there is a split. It's about 59 to 41. So the majority, 59% of these $40 prizes do fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes and are available to all people. The other 41%, however, are going to join all of these prizes as the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that a top 1% prize is going to come in about every 403 tickets. So, you have to play about $800 worth of tickets to find even one of these top 1% prizes. And by that time, you really got to hit the top prize. So, that's important to note if you are considering playing this game. So because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the value of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. So when we do that, we find out that the payout for the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 63 and 64%. Now, this also exceeds the minimum 60% payout that we look for on all tickets. 63% feels like it's a pretty good payout for the bottom 99% for a $2 ticket. So, I think this one will be one that people probably enjoy playing because, they're getting enough of their money back to make it seem fun. Now, here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Georgia $2 tickets. And so the data point for this 10 times the cash ticket is all the way over here on the right. And so did we see an increase in value from the last ticket? Yes. So, I mean, this statement featuring a higher payout, it depends on what you're comparing it to. If you compare it to the last ticket, yeah, it's a higher payout than the last ticket, but was the last ticket a good ticket? No. Does this ticket have a higher value than what we've typically seen for $2 tickets over the last 5 or 6 years? Yeah, it does actually. Although $2 tickets have had really sad and trashy payouts for the last 2 years, so that's not really saying much. Does it have a higher payout than those two pretty decent $2 tickets that we got a couple of months ago, the Fast 20s and the Did I Win? Absolutely not. This has a way lower payout than those two tickets. So it's a little bit of a deceptive statement here. This is definitely not as good as what the Georgia Lottery needs to be doing. It's definitely not as good as the tickets that came out in December. And so for them to put a ticket to put on here featuring a higher payout, I mean, what they've done is they've created a statement where it's both true and false. So you can't say that's false advertising, because it is true about the majority of tickets that have come out in the last few years. So a little bit of a deception there, I think. So yeah, definitely not as good as what we saw in December. So we did get that bump in value. So usually I say, when you see a bump in value like that, it might be a good time to buy the ticket just to show that you appreciate what the lottery has done. However, I mean, they set the bar. In December, they set the bar for $2 tickets at 75% value. Anything less than that now seems like it's just too low. 72% is too low for a $2 ticket when we know that the Georgia Lottery can put out $2 tickets with 74 or 75% payout. So no, I wouldn't play this ticket, even with the higher payout, the in quotes higher payout. Now here on this page, we are ranking Georgia $2 tickets based on overall payout. 10 times the cash does come in third place. It's the third best ticket that we've seen on the channel so far. However, it's too far below these other two tickets for me to even consider playing it. So I wouldn't play it. Now here on this page, we are ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. And here, 10 times cash, fifth place overall. So 63% payout, not a bad payout for the bottom 99%. But, the Did I Win ticket, that's the ticket that if you can find it, that's the $2 ticket that you should be playing. That's the only one, unless you can find, I can't find the Fast 20s anywhere, but if you can find that one, that's a good ticket. And then Did I Win? Outside of those two, I wouldn't play $2 tickets in Georgia. Now here on this page, we get to compare across states. And yeah, I mean, Georgia has the top of the $2 ticket lineup, sealed up. Georgia's got the best $2 tickets that we've seen come out from the 6 states that we're looking at on this channel. So, while I am complaining a little bit about this 10 times the cash ticket, it's the third most valuable $2 ticket that we've seen come out of the 6 states that we're looking at. So I guess I can't complain that much. I'm complaining compared to what we saw come out in December. And actually, this new ticket, the 10 times the cash, it's 2.5% less valuable than the Fast 20s ticket. And that 2.5 percentage point difference, that's a lot of money. I mean, one scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets that make up the entire game. If you multiply that 10 million by the $2 price tag, that's $20 million. And 2.5% of $20 million is about $500,000. So, the players in Georgia are getting a $500,000 less than they did on this Fast 20s ticket. And so, basically the Georgia lottery is advertising that they're giving the players a great ticket when in reality they're keeping 500,000 more dollars than they need to keep. So, can you say this is a great ticket? Absolutely not. I mean, based on that line of thinking, you cannot say that this is a good ticket. Georgia Lottery is basically stealing a $500,000 from its players. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling about this 10x the cash at the moment. Now here on this page, we are, let me get rid of this here. There we go, that's better. We are ranking across states based on the bottom 99% payout. Again, 10 times the cash, very competitive with what we've seen coming out of not just Georgia, but all the other states in the $2 ticket category. So again, 63% is a pretty decent payout for a $2 ticket for the bottom 99% payout. But again, I'm going to point out the Did I Win ticket. I wouldn't play the 10 times the cash ticket as long as the Did I Win ticket is still available to play. Now here on this page, we are looking at the top 36 tickets we've seen on the channel so far. You don't see any $2 tickets on this list, probably never will. So you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets for the average player. And we do see, these two really good Georgia $2 tickets on this list. So we know it's possible. Georgia Lottery set the bar with $2 tickets back in December. Anything less than this just doesn't cut it. And so while this is it's not a bad $2 ticket, it's just not as good as it could be and not as good, in my opinion, as it should be. And so for that reason, I probably wouldn't play it just because we got better tickets to play. And, scratch tickets are a losing venture anyways. So you always want to play the absolute best ticket that you can. And this is not the best ticket out there right now in Georgia. So, for me, it's a pass. I think that this statement featuring a higher payout, at least on this game, is a little bit deceptive. And I don't like when the Georgia Lottery does that. So I would pass on this one probably. But that's my thoughts. If you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.